This next gentleman was working as a manager of a grocery store in Canada. He was already an ACN customer when he decided to join as an IBO. He wanted to be free from the typical restrictions that come from a 9-to-5 job, like having a boss and no money to do the things that he wanted in life. He learned that the only way you can be successful in ACN is by helping others succeed and working hard. He was a top 5 team coordinator in customer production in the first quarter of 2017, was also a President's Club member for the first 3 quarters of this year as well. Please help me promote to the position of Regional Vice President, Harsimran Kang.
Hello, ACN. My name is Harsimran Kang. First of all, let's get back to the 4 co-founders who created a nice opportunity for us. I would like to thank, first of all, my mentors, Franco and Garish Kalia. My story is a little different how I introduced to ACN. I came in Canada 2010 as a student. I did electronics from Toronto Seneca College. I didn't get the job in my field. So as soon as I didn't get a job in my field, I was looking for something because I want my immigration. So I got a job at a grocery store. That person told me, I'll get you immigrated here, but you have to work like 70, 80 hours a week. I said, okay, no problem. I work 70, 80, sometimes 90 hours a week, and I was total tired. In 2013, when somebody showed me ACN, I was looking for internet. So that was my first thing. I was looking for internet for my home, and when somebody showed me the internet deals for ACN, what attracted me is India Unlimited Calling. So I just got the internet for my home, and the day the technician gonna come to my house, he didn't arrive. He didn't arrive to my home, and I was calling that person that the technician didn't arrive, can you do something? And they booked the appointment again. When they booked the appointment again that day, I don't have the off. So I call the company and I tell them that, can you please tell the technician to call me before he come? He said, yeah, no problem. Because I was just like 15 minutes walk away from my home. So I was having an off at my in the break time, so I came to my home. I was living in a basement, so I put my phone, I have a wind phone at that time, there's no network, and I was living in a basement, so I put my phone in the window. So the technician came to my house, and he called. As soon as he called, my phone falls, and my screen breaks. The time my screen breaks, I was too mad. I called that person, I was told so many rubbish stuff to him. I said, because of you, my phone breaks. Yeah, because if your technician come the first time, I'm not gonna put my phone here, and never gonna break. And that person is ETL, so he don't know anything. So what he told, he gave his phone to his TC. I was mad on the TC as well. I don't know whose TC are. And it was too bad experience, both of them with me, and finally my internet starts working, everything is fine. And now his ETL is calling TC that we're gonna show this person the business plan. They told, no man, we're not gonna go there. So they're not coming to my house to show me the business plan. I don't know how his ETL convinced him, but he finally convinced, and they came to my house. As soon as they came to my house, they explained me the business. What attracted me is only get 5 customers, phone internet is free. I didn't know anything at all, and they went home. They didn't let me join the business. Next day, I called them again. I said, what's going on? I want to start this business. So they invited me into Tim Hortons. I went in Tim Hortons, and they start explaining the plan again. I say, I understand. You guys need 500? Because in my mind, there's 2 Indian people owns the company, and they're getting 500, and they're just giving free phone, free internet, so I don't have to search about anything. So I started ACN. I didn't get that much success because I don't know anything what ACN is all about. So I just know that I need 5 customers, my phone internet is going to be free, so I have mine already. I call my uncle, and he got phone internet from me as well. And after that, I didn't did anything for first 6 months. After 6 months, what happens, I got royalty check from ACN for $11. I call the company, I say, what's going on? Why you send me $11? Because I don't know it's a royalty, and they told me that you have 8 points, 4 for your personal, 4 for your uncle, and you then hit 60 points, so you can't get that much royalty. It's $100 for your bill, $100 for your uncle bill, $200, 1% is $2. We can't send you that bill, and after 6 months, that's the reason they send me $11. But that excited me is this $11 gonna come every 6 months. So I started doing ACN. I got 2 IBOs in my first year. Whole year, I got 2 IBOs. In my second year, I got 12 IBOs. So first 2 years, I didn't get that much success. But what happens after 2 years, I went to the international. That changed my whole life. From that international till now, it's my 12th international in the row. I never, ever missed a single one. I moved to Alberta in 2013. Sorry, I started ACN in 2013. First 2 years, I didn't did anything. And after 2 years, in 2015, when I moved to Alberta and I was attending the international, I was getting trained. I don't know a single person in Alberta, but I was working really hard, talking to every single person. I met my first person in Tim Hortons. He didn't pick up my phone for like 2 months. I was keep calling him, and through him I got one person that hit TC in 4 months. So in my first year in ACN, actually in 2015, I got my regional director done. After coming to the international again and again, in 1 year from regional director, I hit my RVP. What I main thing learn in ACN is just follow-ups, because if somebody didn't follow up with me, there's not going to be any RVP like me here. So that's the first thing I learned in ACN is follow-up. And the second thing I learned in ACN, never ever quit. Why? Imagine first 2 years I didn't did anything, but I renewed my license. But the person who sponsored me actually, he never renewed his license. So that's the main thing I tell people right now. Thanks.